for you, Hannibal. It's worked at it.
Oh, you're so right, Jeff! Golden fingertips. I simply surrender to it. I'm a rag.
Do come in, Mrs. Savage.
I trust you had a pleasant, sleepless night.
Lovely, thank you. Not a wink.
You've just missed Hannibal's recital.
Oh, I heard it. As a matter of fact, it's what caused me to come out of my room.
You wouldn't believe it, Mrs. Savage, but Hannibal never touched the violin until last year.
Now, what makes you think I wouldn't believe it, my dear? Is this something you composed yourself, Hannibal?
Fine. With variations of my own.
Mathematics loss was certainly our gain. Now, I don't quite follow that, Fairy.
Fairy knows that I used to be a statistician.
Oh, thank you. Now I'm straight. Give him a fraction to multiply. Frankly, I wouldn't know if he was right or not.
My last job was with the government, charting trends. I was supposed to keep my finger on the pulse of the public and my ear to the ground.
A rather vulnerable position, was it not?
Very. I was fired and replaced by an electronic calculator.
I should think you would hate electricity too.
No, but I wanted to make money with my brains. So I spent the next 2 years trying to think of something that could be made for a dime, sold for $1, and was habit-forming. I'm afraid my education was wasted.
I'm going to send John Thomas to Princeton. Their boys aren't very bright, but they're such gentlemen.
Oh, that reminds me, Mrs. Savage. May we ask you a personal question? They're the only questions worth asking, my dear.
A little bird told us that you used to be an actress. Is this true?
Oh, that. Well, if being on the stage makes you an actress, then I suppose it's true. Miss Willie, she's the bird that Florence mentioned, told us that you had been on a New York stage.
Have we ever seen you in anything?
Not unless you were quick. Actually, I was only in 2 plays. The first one was Macbeth. Oh, I adore Macbeth! All that blood! I sent a pint of my own blood to the Red Cross once. They sent it back.
I should think that you'd have been a novel departure as Lady Macbeth.
I can't tell you how much I agree with you, Geoffrey. But they cast me as a witch. But you're a perfect witch! Thank you. Speak some witch talk for us. I didn't have any lines. If I did, it probably would have cost me twice as much.
Why did it cost you anything?
I backed the show. If I hadn't put forth the money, I wouldn't have been able to play even the mute witch. Was it expensive? Extremely. But we made history. It was the first play to be closed before the reviews were out.
What a pity. Weren't you discouraged?
Bitterly. But man is by nature optimistic. If he weren't, he'd eat his young. So I decided to write a play and star in it myself. You wrote a play? Indeed I did, with a courage born of ignorance and a plot out of wedlock.
What part did you play?
Naturally, the lead. Not guilty. starring Ethel P. Savage.
What does the P stand for?
I haven't the faintest idea. My numerologist said I needed it in my name for luck, and he was right. We ran a year. What was the play about? About a mother who'd murdered a man and was defended by a young woman lawyer who turns out to be her own daughter. I had red hair and died in my daughter's arms every night in 2 matinees a week as the curtain came down and the jury whispered, "Not guilty." I never had a better time in my life.
I gather the notices were good that time.
Well, they were sincere, but it didn't help.
What did they say?
The New York Times said that my play set the theater back 50 years. But it couldn't possibly, because I stole the plot from Mad Max. And that is only 40 years old.
Wouldn't you think they would know?
But the Wall Street Journal was wonderful. It said that I brought something new to the theater. Money!
Really, Fairy? Money isn't new.
What did Wall Street say?
It said that I had a tenacious mediocrity, unhampered by taste.
But that wasn't good.
It was perfect. In our ads, we simply said tenacious and unhampered.
And you ran a year?
We hadn't been running yet if my daughter hadn't come home and stopped me. I know I was bad, and audiences only came to laugh at me. But we both had a good time. What more can you ask? I really do miss it. Oh well. My turn is coming.
I don't think that was very nice of your daughter. Ow! Don't! Don't!
What's wrong, Fairy?
Look! Mrs. Savage is going to read the newspaper!
What's the matter?
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Mrs. Savage.
Please give it to me, Mrs. Savage, please.
You must read it!
It will only make you unhappy!
No, just a moment! I know what the paper is going to say, so there's nothing you can do to hide it from me. I've just been waiting for this to happen.
Waiting for what to happen?
Why, what it says in the paper.
But we don't know what it says in the paper.
Then why are you trying to stop me from reading the paper?
We have an agreement.
We never read the papers until they're a month old.
We find we're much happier when we wait.
What are you waiting for?
Why, naturally, we're waiting for... What are we waiting for, Hannibal?
Ah! Perspective.
Peace of mind.
Security.
We find it's better to read about unpleasant things a month after they've happened.
When it's over and nothing can be done.
My dear people, there is something in this paper that I would like to know about. And I would like to know about it now. Not next month.
We're only trying to help you.
Yes.
Disaster is easier to digest once it's aged a little.
You're very kind. But my bed has been made, and I want to know who's in it.
We can't prevent Mrs. Savage from reading the paper if she insists. We don't know her well enough to be rude.
Lawrence is right.
Well, if you read anything unpleasant, don't tell us no!
If there's anything bad in the world, we're better off not knowing about it.
This is yesterday's paper. I would like today's paper.
It hasn't come yet.
Then when does it come?
I don't know.
Is there a radio here?
Yes, right over there.
Maybe I can catch the news. Wait a minute. Why didn't you tell me there was a radio here?
You didn't ask us.
It's not lighting up. Is there something wrong with the set?
I don't think so. Of course, it hasn't any tubes.
Hasn't it? What?
Tubes. Mrs. Patty Steele said. She hates electricity, you know.
Why didn't you tell me the set didn't have any tubes?
You didn't ask us.
Oh, dear, 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 dear. How high is that great big wall?
Much too high.
It's easily 10 chairs high.
And I suppose no one leaves that great big gate open?
Don't look beyond the garden, Mrs. Savage. There may be a better place out there somewhere, but if you leave this to look for it, you may not find it and lose what you have.
You'll like it here after a while.
Except in January, the rooms get a little cold.
We like you already.
Well, it's not that I don't find you enchanting, but you,
But we what?
Please don't say anything mean. Tie it!
We have to go, Mrs. Savage.
where?
It's garden hour.
We each have our own plot where we can plant things, vegetables or flowers.
Last year, I planted bird seed to see what would come up.
What did come up, Barry?
Nothing. But it was a rich horticultural experience.
There's a big evergreen in the center at Christmas. It says, "Merry Christmas. Keep out."
Come with us, Mrs. Savage. I'll show you my delphiniums.
No, please go without me. I have some serious thinking to do.
But the buzzer buzzed. One has to obey orders.
May I ask what you're doing?
Oh, I believe in wearing out a carpet evenly.
Ow! How prudent! I'm going to help you.
But Barry, don't you have to garden?
This is more constructive.
I'll help too. We must all do our share.
Oh, I didn't mean to start a procession.
Come on, boys. Many feet make light work.
Why not? Most women lead us in circles.
We're behind you, Mrs. Savage.
But I feel like the Pied Piper. spider. Okay, Jeff, you step on leaves. Hannibal can have buds. Mrs. Savage takes roses. And the rest of us will have thorns. Do you know what we're doing, Miss Willie?
Wearing out the carpet evenly.
Oh, somebody told you.
Didn't I hear the buzzer ring garden hour?
I didn't hear it. I think it's broken.
Weren't you ashamed of yourself, Fairy?
Oh, I wish I were dead! Oh, I'm afraid this is my fault, Miss Willie.
I didn't feel like gardening anyhow.
But you worked so hard with your flowers, Florence. Do you want them to die?
I don't want anything to die.
Oh, that's so true. Florence wouldn't hurt flies. She catches them and puts them out the window. Flies adore her.
I think we'd all better go out and plant seeds. Fairy, will you share yours, Mrs. Savage? Thank you. Run along now. Aren't you going with them, Mrs. Savage?
I want to speak to you. Alone.
All right. What can I do for you?
A great deal. And it may be I can do a great deal for you, my dear.
Are you about to offer me a bribe?
How did you guess?
They all do, at first.
Well, this is a little different. I have the money. I will give you $20,000 to leave that door open tonight. $30,000.
But don't you like us, Mrs. Savage?
That is the most irritating answer to a sound business offer, my dear. $40,000. You could be free of this place, too.
Well, I don't want to be free of it.
$50,000. You could see Cairo, Mandalay, the South Pacific.
Well, I've been to Cairo, seen Mandalay, and the South Pacific.
You have,
I had 4 years as an army nurse.
but still, you should be able to use $50,000.
Now, where would you get $50,000, Mrs. Savage? That's a fortune.
Never mind. I can get it. And at the current idiom, 50,000 is peanuts.
Oh, I believe you. But I'm afraid that I'm going to have to refuse.
Then you leave me no choice. I'll have to burn the place down.
You wouldn't do that.
Oh, yes, I would.
There are too many people here who wouldn't know how to save themselves. You think of them first.
If you think I belong here, then why are you appealing to my reason?
I wasn't. I was appealing to your emotions.
I'm going to get out of here soon enough. It's just that bribing you would have been a lot cheaper. Now it's going to cost me a couple million at least.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning. Is Mrs. Savage downstairs?
She just this minute went out.
What is her state of mind this morning?
The usual. She's already offered me a bribe.
What did she offer you?
The highest yet. $50,000. The poor dear.
Did she sound confident?
Definitely manic. She talks as if she still controls her own affairs.
Apparently, she does. Read this. I just been talking to her children. They're practically out of their minds themselves. The senator's leaving Washington at once, picking up his sister in New York and the judge in Boston, and be here by tonight.
This is the most amazing story I've ever read. When did they discover it?
I gathered this morning. They asked me to confine her to her room.
I just don't understand it. How could someone get away with so much money?
Apparently, her husband left the entire estate to her, and she's been secretly selling out control ever since.
$10 million. That's a typographical error, isn't it?
No, they had it all right.
What could they have done with it?
I don't know, but will you call her in here, please? I better let her know what to expect.
Mrs. Savage, will you come in here, please? Dr. Emmett would like to speak with you. Are you going to place her in seclusion?
No, of course not. But sometimes I wish I could place relations in seclusion. They're always much more trouble than patients.
I quite agree. You think she knows what happened to the money, Doctor?
If she does, she's the only one.
Is there any possibility that there's method to her madness?
Miss Willie, I find it harder every day to say exactly where reason ends and madness begins. Right now, I have to accept the presumptive evidence of her stepchildren.
From what I hear, her son's record in Congress would give any psychiatrist a nasty turn.
It certainly would. And the sensationalism of her daughter's 6 divorces doesn't speak well for her emotional stability either.
Did you want to see me, Doctor?
Yes, good morning. Miss Willie, will you help Miriam on the switchboards, please? She's been deluged with calls from the newspaper all morning.
Yes, Doctor.
Will you sit down, please, Mrs. Savage?
I think I know what this is about.
Do you?
I see you have the morning papers. I was wondering how long it would take them to find out.
Then you're aware of what you've done and the consequences?
Oh, it's too early for consequences. But may I see it?
I've just been talking to the senator. We can expect them by tonight.
Well, indeed we can. Well, I'm not going anywhere.
How can you possibly spend $10 million without someone knowing about it?
Who said I spent it?
That paper says you did.
Now, what do they know? I didn't spend it. I couldn't. I hid it
You hid it.
into $500,000 negotiable bonds that can't be traced.
Why?
I don't ask you what you do with your money, Doctor.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Savage. I'm afraid your hidden treasure is going to prove a great disadvantage to you.
That's because you're a doctor, and doctors never know the value of money.
Would you like to know how long it would take me to earn that much money, Mrs. Savage?
Oh, excuse me. Fairy May wants me to play music while she plants seeds.
Oh, just a moment, Hannibal. How long would it take the average doctor to earn $10 million?
Well, he'd have to start before Christ was born and work right up to the burning of Rome, to the burning of St. Joan and Savonarola. With time out, of course, for the Norman Conquest, the Crusades, the 100 Years' War, the 30 Years' War, and the 7 Years' War. So, he'd have to work double time during the discovery of America, up to the discovery of penicillin and bubble gum. But that's without deducting federal tax, state tax, city tax, luxury tax, and amusement tax. You'd add 100 years to that.
Thank you, Hannibal. It's a great deal to be responsible for, Mrs. Savage.
doctor up to?
A bit of emotional blackmail, I suspect. Hannibal, would you look at me and say that I'm worth $10 million at the hook?
Never. The human body has only 10 cents worth of calcium in it, 20 cents worth of phosphorus, and 5 cents worth of iodine. Even at present high prices, you wouldn't be worth over $1.50.
So, you only value me at $1.50?
No, you said worth. Your value is inestimable.
Hannibal, I like you. I like you very much. You make me feel important. You make me feel like dancing.
Splendid. What shall it be?
Anything.
I'm very good on the flight of the bumblebee.
Could anything be more appropriate? The bees come home and find the honey gone. Someone is going to